Streaming live across the country, tackling the topics everyone is talking about online. Share, engage, and interact. This is Newsfeed Now.
Hey, good morning, folks. It is Thursday, September 10th, and if you're watching Newsfeed Now, I'm Suzanne Bruner. Have you seen the incredible images coming from the West? It is just amazing what we're seeing all over social media right now. At first, I had to do a double take because it was something out of a science fiction movie. This video here is from San Francisco. Yeah, hues of orange and red filled the skies in the Bay Area. It's because of all the smoke coming from several wildfires burning in the region. Thousands of people had to evacuate their homes because of the devastating fires. Ash has been falling from the sky and smoke can be smelled from miles away. As you can imagine, it's causing air quality concerns for many. But across parts of California, charred cars, downed power lines, homes even destroyed, many forced to flee their homes, not knowing what they're going to return to. In Butte County near Sacramento, one fire has killed 3 people and dozens had to be rescued. Eric Rucker takes a look at the devastation.
Flames from the Bear Fire remain all along Highway 162 near Lake Oroville. Heavy smoke means visibility is poor. Wednesday night's hotspots no longer threaten many portions north of the lake. The damage here has already been done. The community of Berry Creek hit hard. Homes like this one have been destroyed.
Every year it seems to get worse and worse.
While this man decided to stay.
It's no words to you could put together to describe what I'm feeling right now.
Berry Creek resident Omar Corwin was convinced to evacuate at the last moment. His home burned after he left.
It was because of my friend that persuaded me, man. Like, his love, like, come on, dude, you can't die. You got responsibility. You got people that love you.
Many escaped the flames. Some could not. The Butte County Sheriff's Department saying the Bear Fire has taken 3 lives while others remain missing. Sheriff Corey Honey addressing the media just short of 2 years after the Camp Fire became the deadliest fire in state history. The city of Paradise and neighboring communities also issued evacuation notices for the Bear Fire.
Our community is unfortunately becoming accustomed to this. I certainly hoped after the Camp Fire that I wouldn't be back up here talking with you about a wildland fire of this magnitude.
Yeah, absolutely devastating out there in California right now. We have Olivia De Janeiro joining us. Olivia, glad to have you here on Newsfeed Now. Wow, just seeing where you're at. Tell us where you are and what you're seeing around you.
Good morning, Suzanne. So you mentioned San Francisco looked like a science fiction movie. Out here just north of Lake Oroville, it looks more like the apocalypse, honestly. All of that smoke, well, this is partly where it's coming from. And the visibility out here, we can't see much past this tree line. We have no idea what's behind this line of trees that we're standing right in front of. That's how thick the smoke is this morning. And that gives you an idea of the conditions that firefighters are dealing with as they're trying to get containment on this fire. We're not too far from that Berry Creek area you just saw in Eric's story. We're not far from that area at all. And we're seeing a lot of those burned homes and destroyed properties from just the roadway, just what we can see through the smoke. It's hard to tell how many homes have been burned because the smoke is so thick we just really can't see the scope of the destruction.
I was going to say, is that face mask helping at all? I mean, my dad, I'm from California. He lives about 2 hours away from those fires. And he can smell the smoke in his house right now. It's that bad.
You know, it's all over California. People are experiencing that. In fact, the air quality, because of course we're based out of Sacramento, so we live about 2 hours away from here. The air quality index wasn't showing just how bad the smoke was because ash in Sacramento is literally raining from the sky, and the particles are too large for the air quality sensors to pick up how much smoke and ash is in the air. So it's not just here, but really in this area. You know, my photographer and I are driving 2 separate cars to distance ourselves because of the pandemic, and I can't be more than 50 feet behind him without losing sight of his vehicle in the smoke. That's how thick it is here.
Wow, that really does bring us perspective. Olivia, I really want to talk about electricity right now. Are you hearing about any issues with power outages going out at this time?
You know, we've seen a lot of downed power lines around here, so it's very likely that the power has been cut off to most of this area. Yesterday we were covering another nearby fire, and as you probably know, PG&E here in the West has shut off a lot of power in these communities over the past couple days, these more rural communities, because of high winds and strong fire danger over the past couple days. So we were actually covering a different fire not too far from here yesterday, and the power was already out before that fire sparked. These fires, this North Complex, were sparked by lightning more than 3 weeks ago on August 17th. So it's been a slow burn out here, and it's burned more than 250,000 acres at this point with just 24% containment. So as far as power goes, we're really not seeing many people out here at all. Everyone who lives in this area is long gone by now.
What about generators? Do you think people are more prepared this time around? We saw the impact from last year's wildfires, and generators was the biggest thing because the power was going out, PG&E pulling the plugs as well. So are we seeing people rush to the stores at this time, or do you think people are more prepared?
You know, I know last year when PG&E was shutting off the power, generators were flying off the shelves. Stores could not keep them in stock. Out here, like I said, no one is out here. I don't think people are even trying to necessarily keep the power on in their houses. But over the past couple days, we've also been covering those power shutoffs by PG&E. And we know other rural areas that have businesses that are trying to stay open, that aren't threatened by wildfire, are using backup generators that they most likely purchased in years past because of similar situations.
All right, Olivia, we appreciate your time. We know you got to go. Stay safe out there, and we appreciate your coverage out in California. Now we're going to head up north to Oregon, where thousands there are also having to leave their homes. Look at this video here. This is coming out of one Oregon community, but a number of wildfires are burning at this hour in the state's forested valleys, even along the coast. The fires have destroyed hundreds of homes. They've even forced many communities to issue state of emergencies. Oregon Governor Kate Brown said communities have been substantially destroyed. Sadly, she warned there could be a number of deaths. We have Elise Haas, who's been following the situation in Clackamas County, which is just south of Portland. We're so glad to have you, Elise. Tell us what's going on there right now. Some very heartbreaking images we're seeing.
Suzanne, it's all heartbreaking, and it's happening all over the state. Like you mentioned, there's about 37 wildfires currently burning in Oregon right now. Where I am, I'm covering 4 wildfires in Clackamas County. I am in the heart of the level 3 evacuation zone. This is Estacada, and the air quality is very hazardous right now. Like Olivia was saying, where she is in California, here we are also seeing the ash rain down. So here, if you go a little bit further, you'll see the road is closed. No one can go any further in Estacada because just a half a mile down the road is where we know the fire is currently burning on the side of the highway. You can see that they've also closed off this other highway right here. Earlier this morning, I went down the road because a resident was crying to me, telling me that his home was getting ashes rained down on the roof. So I immediately called 911, and we got fire crews out there, and they're now protecting these homes just 2 minutes down the road. So also, I want you to see this video of where I am, just a mile down the road from overnight. This is what the deputies have been experiencing along the highway. Timber and trees are burning, and the fire is going up into the treetops. And the thing is, when that happens, Suzanne, you know that these fires can jump. They can jump across the roads, which are natural fire lines, and then they can go as far as half a mile to 2 miles away. So currently right now, 4 fires burning in Clackamas County. Collectively, they are at about 115,000 acres. Very little containment at this hour, and so far, nearly 230 structures have been lost in Clackamas County, 16 of those being homes. So there are level 1, 2, and 3 evacuations throughout this entire county.
Wow, a lot of help needed out there to get these fires contained. I know you said that you went to a nearby residence. What do these communities look like right now? I can imagine so many people have already probably packed up everything that they needed to leave so that they stay safe. But what do they look like right now?
The town is really eerie in Estacada. A lot of people obviously are gone. There's only, I've seen a few people try and go and get a few things, but at the same time, I also think that there's just so much stuff and things are happening and changing so fast that they still had to leave a lot behind. Most of the folks that I'm talking to, honestly, they're only taking what's important to them, the things that they need to survive, whether that's prescriptions, but the things that mean the most to them, like pictures. So these communities also do have a lot of livestock as well. That is something that has complicated, you know, people trying to leave, so bringing their livestock with them as best they can, but not all of them can bring everything.
Oh, that is so heartbreaking to know that even livestock is involved in what to do to pack everything up. We appreciate your time, Elise. Thanks for bringing us that live report out of Oregon. Stay safe. Right now, let's get you updated on unemployment benefits. The number of people applying for them didn't change last week. It was actually at 884,000. It's a sign that layoffs are stuck at a historically high level 6 months after the pandemic flattened the economy. Now, the Labor Department just released the latest figure, and it still far exceeds the number of people who applied for benefits in any week on record before this year. Nearly 13.5 million people are continuing to receive traditional jobless benefits. All right. This next viral story is about a cookie fight in Ohio. You guys, I can't make this up. A judge sentenced a 24-year-old woman 90 days in jail. Why? Well, she climbed through a McDonald's drive-thru window and attacked 3 employees because she didn't get a cookie. Peggy Gallick has a story.
It's truly shocking.
Only the Fox 8 I-team rolling Wednesday as Parma Municipal Court Judge Timothy Gilligan plays this video of 24-year-old Deja Tucker climbing through a McDonald's drive-thru window, attacking 3 employees because she did not get a cookie.
And at this point, you spit on her. You just spit on her during this pandemic. And what's the reason for your attack? You didn't get your cookie?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because you didn't get a cookie, this is the proper response.
As part of a plea deal, the judge found her guilty of attempted assault and criminal damaging. According to a Parma police report, the incident happened here at this McDonald's on Snow Road in Parma on April 9th.
On the attempted assault, 90 days in jail, none of it is suspended.
The judge sentenced her to 90 days in jail, saying he was extremely upset about the 3 employees violently attacked and left with scratches and bruises.
These are kids just trying to get through a night of work in the heat of the pandemic, when everyone is scared to death for their lives.
Tucker did apologize for her actions.
Again, I am greatly remorseful. And I feel terrible about how it has impacted their life and what that did to them.
The judge said when the incident happened, McDonald's was giving free meals to first responders.
McDonald's is contributing by saying, you people are putting your lives on the line, thank you. So these kids are here doing that, and because you didn't get a cookie, you come through the window and do this is absolutely inexcusable. Saying I'm drunk doesn't excuse this.
In Parma, Peggy Gallick, Fox 8 I-team.
Wow. Peggy has been following the story from Cleveland, Ohio. Peggy, I have no words. Actually, I have some questions. So what happened? Did she order a cookie, noticed it wasn't in the bag? How did this all transpire?
That's what the judge is telling us, and from the police reports, is that she went through the drive-thru. Now, remember, this was in the middle of this pandemic. This was in April. Everybody was on the stay-at-home order. Right. She goes to the drive-thru, didn't get the order she wanted, so climbs through that drive-thru window. She actually ends up breaking that window, going in there to try to get her cookie, and then assaults the 3 employees that were inside.
I mean, it sounded pretty bad. I mean, they had scratches and bruises. Did she ever get the cookie?
She did not get the cookie. She also, what really upset the judge is she also spit on one of the employees. Whoa. And again, with the COVID-19 crisis, he just was not, he was not having any of it. He was very upset with her, and I think that's why you see that jail sentence.
So she didn't really elaborate more on, why she did this. I mean, she told the judge, yes, it's because I didn't get the cookie.
She didn't get a cookie. She did also say that she had had a lot of alcohol that night too, but the judge was saying, this is more than being drunk. So he is ordering her some anger management too.
Wow. Yeah, this is definitely a story you don't hear about often. It's kind of sad, but on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most interesting stories you've ever covered, where does this one rank?
This is probably right up there, around 8 or 9. I mean, it's very, it's very unusual, and I've been doing this for a long time. But this is a very unusual story, and the defendant here is that she has a master's degree, so
no way.
Right, exactly, and that's what was so surprising to so many. She has no criminal history. She just really couldn't explain it, either. She did say that she did apologize, and she did say she regrets causing any harm to anybody.
All right. Well, I'm glad everybody's okay, and she's learning from her lesson there. Thanks so much, Peggy. We appreciate that story.
Absolutely.
Again, that's out of Cleveland, Ohio. All right, so from cookies to catfish, a Mississippi man made quite the catch over the holiday weekend. Stephen Thomas reeled in not one, but several catfish from the Mississippi River near McKellar Lake. And they were huge. Look at those things. Stephen said he knows a sweet spot where the fish are biting, but he isn't sharing his secret location. Hey, I don't blame him, Steve. Steve right here, our camera director, he fishes all the time, and, ask him or myself, any good fisherman or fisherwoman wouldn't tell where the fish are biting. Stephen says he was only fishing for about an hour and a half when he reeled in more fish than he could carry.
Well, I threw out there. When he hit, I knew it was a big one. I didn't know how big he was, so I actually got him in and saw the size of him. He wouldn't fit in my net. I had to put a hook in him to get him in. So I knew he was pretty big then. That was my personal best right there.
Oh, way to go, Stephen. I don't know. I'm curious how long it took him to reel in that fish. His biggest catch was more than 74 pounds. All right, I got to know where he's fishing now. It's good stuff right there. After months of back and forth between players, coaches, teams, the league all in the middle of the pandemic, not to mention a nationwide protest over racial equality and social justice, many fans wondered if there would be an NFL season this year. I can't tell you how many times we received phone calls today to confirm, but yes, folks, it really is game day tonight. And guess what? The Super Bowl champs, the Chiefs, are kicking things off against the Texans in Kansas City tonight. Marcus Officer takes a look at game day preps.
Arrowhead will be the first glimpse we have at football in a pandemic. Among the safety protocols in place, the roughly 16,000 fans allowed inside the stadium must follow them at all times. Masks are mandatory, the entrance and exit points in the parking lot and stadium are assigned, and no cash will be exchanged anywhere around the stadium. For the fans that do decide to come out tonight, they will be in for the spectacle that is the opening game of the NFL season. The events leading up to kickoff will culminate with the unveiling of the Chiefs Super Bowl 54 banner. How will everything impact the Arrowhead experience? Only time will tell.
Marcus is joining us from Kansas City right now, and he is getting ready to tailgate, have a little fun. No, I'm kidding. I know you want to, but hey, let's talk about the crews getting the stadium ready, because fans, they're allowed to watch the game now.
They are. About 16,000 or so. The city and the team have decided 22% capacity is what they're going to go with, at least initially. That could fluctuate over the course of the season, but we've already got some fans out tailgating. We saw them as early as 6 this morning. I don't know why they're doing it, but this beautiful Kansas City weather, these folks are excited to see the Chiefs defend that Super Bowl championship. Now I'm going to slide out of the way just so you can see the parking lot, because this is something we've not seen in Kansas City before. These cones, they're typically not here, but they are here now to help make sure folks are doing social distancing, to help remind them that they need to be spaced apart, and that's going to start from when they drive in till they walk into the stadium gate until they get to their seat and all the way back out. Now, folks do have to park in certain areas. They are assigned that. They couldn't buy parking today. They had to buy it up until yesterday. They have an assigned place to go. They also have an assigned place to walk into the stadium, so that's something very new this year. We've talked about safety protocols throughout, whether it's schools or whatever. That's going to apply majorly here in Kansas City. And even from the mask wearing to the social distancing, there's going to be no cash allowed, any exchanges from the gate inside, nothing. So the Chiefs are taking every precaution they can to make sure that the 16,000 plus that are here are going to be safe, and hopefully they can expand on that number throughout the rest of the season.
That's a lot of cones right behind you. Is that for tailgating or parking? Or both?
That is just for parking. Now, tailgating is something Kansas City is known for. However, if you want to tailgate, you have to have a ticket to the game. Usually the parking lot has just as many people outside of it as they do inside during a regular season game in years past. This year that will not be the case. So the folks in the parking lot are going to be going to the game, and no one else is going to be allowed in.
How are the ticket sales going?
It's been hit or miss. Initially, when tickets went on sale, of course, there was that initial excitement. I believe season ticket holders had that first opportunity to get them, and they could sell them if they wanted to. However, with the price point, some was up to $900. We saw some this morning for up to $700. There's still about 1,200 tickets available just on StubHub alone. How many else are going to be out there, we'll see. Now, 16,000 are allowed in there, but given the weather, the situation, some of the headaches that folks are going to have to get through just to get into the game, we might not see capacity for a while. But those fans that are going to be here are excited because the on-field product that is the Kansas City Chiefs is something to watch and something special right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised that we might not see full capacity given, you know, these are the champs, and also all the other factors that go into it. Didn't really realize that you had a set parking space, have to go all through these protocols, but it's to keep people safe. So hopefully that's reassuring for folks who want to attend the game.
Well, they'll have to no matter what if they want to come out here. Now, folks in Kansas City, they love their Chiefs. They will do almost anything to get out here and experience that. But given how the last 6 months have gone, I don't know at what point they'll have that breaking point of, I don't want to do this. I'd rather watch at home. We've talked to a lot of people that are kind of decking out their homes to make sure that they can have that experience there so they don't have to come out. But we'll see what happens over the next couple of months to see if more folks decide to come out and how the virus around the country, especially here in Kansas City, plays out in terms of numbers.
For sure. All right, Marcus, thanks again for bringing us that update out from Kansas City. Before we go, this year's Hall of Fame toy finalists have been announced. The group ranges from simple toys to some highly innovative toys. According to the Strong National Museum of Play, the 12 finalists are Sidewalk Chalk, Baby Nancy, Bingo, Briar Horses, Jenga, Light Bright, Masters of the Universe, My Little Pony, Risk, Sorry, Yahtzee, and Tamagotchi. Remember those Tamagotchi toys? I could never keep those pets alive. I was the worst at that game. Well, fans of these toys can vote on their favorite starting today through September 16th. The 3 top toy van votes will join the top 3 submissions by members of the National Selection Advisory Committee. Now, the final 2020 inductees will be announced on November the 5th. I can't really pick which ones I think should go in there. Light Bright, that's a good one. I kind of like Sorry. That's a pretty funny game. It's anybody's game, right? All right, sorry guys, it's time to go. Hope you have a great Thursday. Thanks for watching. Tell your friends about Newsfeed Now, and of course, connect with us online. Use the hashtag Newsfeed Now. We'll see you back here tomorrow.